Fellow Nigerians, my name is Andrew Lobio, founder of Ovoo Project Freedom. Before I say anything, I would like to start with this opening statement, and that is alternative to bad governance and unjust leadership are individuals who stand up to defend the core values of the Constitution. I would like to thank everyone who have taken their time to listen, share, and also went further to get a copy of the Constitution. Please, it's a very important thing. It's an appeal that we all sing from the same hymn book and read from the same Nigerian Bible, which is the Constitution. Or any name you want to give it, or any title you want to give it, the Constitution. Let us compare and contrast present leaders. It doesn't matter what position they hold, to previous ones, maybe 30 years ago. If we take a closer study, we'll find out that they are the same set of human beings. The same set of human beings. Now let's make this analogy. A material recycled over time, after a while becomes obsolete, not useful again. What do? They discard it. These recycled human beings that have recycled themselves over time are no longer fit for purpose. Please, if you are listening to this and you fall under that category, no offense meant by me using the word recycled. And that is the truth. And one thing about Nigerians is we don't like to accept the truth. If the opportunity was given to you and you swore an oath to defend the core values of the Constitution, which is to serve the people and to provide good governance, and you fail to do that, you are no longer fit for purpose. I go back to my opening statement. The alternative to bad governance and unjust leadership is when me and you stand up to defend the core values of the Constitution. Anything outside that, we will see the same set of recycled human beings. Recycled human beings, from the presidency to the chancellor. In fairness, maybe not all of them are bad, but we can conclude that 99.9% of them. So we need to get rid of them. Democratically, get rid of them. It appears that we cannot do without them, and they are so powerful. It's because of what we choose to believe. It's because of what we choose to believe. They're just a minute of the society. But because we allow it, that is why it is happening. Let us gain a better understanding of the Constitution. Recently, some people are calling for a referendum to abolish one of the house. And I just laugh. They gave reasons for that 80 billion so far has been spent and it cannot be accounted for. For goodness sake, that is not a reason. I stated that any solution outside the premise of the Constitution will never work. How can you come up with such a foolish idea that they should abolish one of the houses? Their concerns are legitimate. But the approach is unconstitutional and suicidal. You are telling the same recycled human beings to abolish one of the houses because it's costing the taxpayers money a lot. What sort of solution is that? We need the 2 houses. It's not about the houses, it's about the people, the recycled human beings. We need to send them, we will let them go and start to mind their grandchildren and do school runs for their children. But the choice is me and you. Talk is cheap. I can sit down here and talk for 3 hours. I'm not going to stand up. But this is an invitation for you to come to the table. It's an open invitation. Let us take up the challenge. Recently, the chairman of NDIC, Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation, stated at the Kaduna Trade Fair that the social media estimated that 3 million Nigerian losses 80 billion naira. 18 billion naira. I beg your pardon. 18 billion naira. You and I will agree that that figure is not less, probably more. So let's imagine these 3 million Nigerians come together and say they want to be the alternative. How do they lose this money? To MMM, the money-making machine. They are looking for a quick fix to their solution. When the foundation is bad, nothing can stand on it. You're wasting your time. And the foundation, for us to repair the foundation with the help of God, is to go back to the Constitution. I'm a believer of prayer. I stated in my last post that Nigerians are known to be prayerful. And God answers prayer. But sometimes God is tired. Something we are supposed to stand up and take an action, we end up praying. Everything is not prayer. You can challenge my statement. I will always defend it. I pray a lot. I've seen prayer work in my life. But prayer without a corresponding action, irrespective of how you pray, whether you pray as a Christian, Muslim, as a shrine worshipper for the nation, it makes no difference. Prayer without a corresponding action is useless. Trying to change a government without applying the fundamental basic principles of the Constitution will never work. We're wasting our time. Let me and you now be the alternative. Let's take our attention off the problem. We've identified the problem. It's the solution. Let's stop complaining. Let us stand up and do something. This is an invitation for you to come on the table. The Constitution is not anyone's opinion or views. There are facts there that we can always refer to. If these people are embezzling money, it's easy to trace. Remember, accountability and transparency. We have Auditor General in the country that can audit, that has the power to audit every government offices and parastatals account. That is when the person we should petition. Not petition for a referendum. That's madness. Let's stop this attitude of a quick fix and losing money foolishly. Nigeria is blessed with natural resources. And until I come your way again, please get a copy of the Constitution. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.